cracking, what's cracking, what's cracking? It's your boy Chicago Side, giving you a point of view from Chicago. I'm Chicago. You call me Chicago Side, and I'm back with another video, right? Today we're gonna be reacting, doing a lyrical breakdown to CyHi The Prynce's B.R.A Lost Control. If you watch my previous video, you already know how we got to this point. It's a J.Cole diss. But we're gonna be going through some of these bars, seeing what CyHi brought. Like I said, it's kind of a clout chasing move. We gonna get into all that. Let's get right into this breakdown, man, by CyHi The Prynce. B.R.A Lost Control. Let's get it.
Yeah. Hey, bro, can you let your people know you not fucking with me? Cause them thinking you is fucking with me. I could never fall off. Yeah. Can you hear me? I've been hearing a lot of niggas claim the best rapper alive. Two things can be true, that's a factual lie. I'm that actual guy with a capital.
He came to rap. He came to rap. Two things can be true, that's a factual lie. J.Cole does say he's the best rapper alive, but he has yet to prove that. He ran from the Kendrick thing. Two things can be true, that's a factual lie. I mean, he is alive, but he ain't the best rapper. Stop playing, man. Let's go, CyHi.
I'm that actual guy with a capital Y. Flow slicker than a nigga with the patch on his eye. Scared of our good brother in that Grand National Y. Shoulda knew you and that La Honda was gonna have to collide. Let's take this.
You was scared of our good brother in that Grand National Y. Talking about Kendrick, how you the best rapper alive, but you ran. He hit him with a Hyundai bar. Let's
the collide, let's take this magical ride back to the shy. The FOI, don't know how many bows I actually tied. I felt like
let's take this back to the shy. The fruits of Islam, man, of Islam based in Chicago. But he's pretty much tying Kanye into this, the reason why.
Farrakhan, so ran rap in the pie, and my shit hit like crack when it's dry.
Yeah, so I came to rap.
And my shit hit like crack when it's dry. So high, you can hit it once and pass it to God. I give off that human traffic.
I don't like, you say, you can hit it once and you can pass it to God. I don't really like bars where people like mention God in a negative reference, you know what I'm saying? I don't like those type of bars, man. Usually I would turn the song off when I hear something like that, but since we're reacting to it, I can't give you guys something, man. Let's react to it. But CyHi,
that human trafficking vibe, cause I had that boy and the girl in the back of a Dodge. I did what I had to survive. Can't sit with my back to the door.
I had that boy and the girl in the back of a Dodge. Yeah. In the back of a Dodge.
That's my tactical side, the AK rushing like a halfback in the eye. Armed with a shotgun, cause you passed the huncher. I should've stayed in school, but at this juncture, I got $10 bags, fat as Action Bronson. And I wanna rap, but I lack the sponsors. And half of you niggas never had the hunger to pass the trunk.
Yeah. CyHi came to rap, man. I like how CyHi rap, man, because it's a lot of references and wordplay. He play on words a lot. That's like CyHi's way how he get his shit off. CyHi is not heavy in my musical library because I hear a lot of people mention No Dope on Sundays. I think that's so. I'm gonna have to go visit that and see what that's about. But one thing I do know CyHi from, CyHi did this team backpack freestyle. He killed that shit.
My pistol ain't got no body like a white model. I don't listen to rap, nigga, cause I like gospel. I grew up with some night riders, David Hasselhoff, who won't stop rapping white. Asher Roth, involved with arbitrage.
And that's how I know CyHi one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? But let's get back into it.
And half of you niggas never had the hunger to pass the trauma. I'm in the trap passing Fanta. On the sun on ashwagandha. I'm used to getting stabbed in the back. It feel like acupuncture. Ever been back to back to back with Hondas? I should've stayed in school, but at this juncture, I got $10 bags, fat as Action Bronson. And I wanna rap, but I lack the sponsors. And half of you niggas never had the hunger to.
He said he wanna rap, but he lacked the sponsors. See, I guess CyHi wanna do this shit on a bigger scale. He don't wanna just be rapping to rap And one thing I don't like is when people they pretty much say they say hip hop is not dead. We got CyHi The Prynce to keep it alive, but do you really actually go support CyHi The Prynce? That way he can feel a reason to keep dropping music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be flogging on like supporting artists, but they don't really be fucking with them like that. You know they need the support. You know they not mainstream, and you know what their content consists of, lyrical content. So they might not get the push a mainstream artist will get. So you would have to support them on a certain level. So make sure you're supporting these guys so they can keep dropping dope content. It's that simple. Let's get back into it.
On ashwagandha, I'm used to getting stabbed in the back. It feel like acupuncture. Ever been back to back with Hondas? 2 of them decoys, 1 of them packed with ganja. I came back just to crash the summer. I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa, cause whatever.
That was a dope bar. I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a celebration that African Americans do during Christmas. You know what I'm saying? They light the candles. I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa is a candle.
Cause whatever Hebrew can be used by the bartender. Mazel tov, shouts to the.
Now he's playing on Hebrews and
glass of the car windshield. That might have went over your yarmulke, cause Hanukkah might be the only event my bars miss for.
It's like a lot of Jewish Hebrew bars. Yarmulke, bar mitzvah, bar.
And these niggas I'm with are not wrestlers. Trust me, they done shot at more legs than Brock Lesnar. Murder.
Shot at more legs than Brock Lesnar. You know, leg shot. You know, Brock Lesnar shoot at you when he, try to spear your dumb ass.
Behind to turn into cross dressers, and if they gotta bring them alive, it costs extra. If they gotta bring them alive, it costs extra. That's what I call a small gesture. That's to all of you Pondexters. The flow is chart topping, heart throbbing, the dog's barking, sparks popping, 40 cacao like dark chocolate. Call God and
40 cacao like dark chocolate. Got me some cacao chocolate, man. I put in my tea, man. It's a little dark chocolate, man. It's good for your health, man. You make sure y'all go get it. I get it from Walmart. Go get some of that, man. But yeah, he flowing on this bitch, man. We just halfway into it.
He don't answer, they call blocking. Out of options, draw Glock, then start swapping. Gunpowder, the gunfire, the harmonics. The multiple shots going off, it's called violence. Bullets keep passing me by, I'm farsighted. The cops watch as I'm stuck lodged in a tree. And my truck lit up like the city they caught pocket. Probably hoping to find some narcotics. I get emotional.
Now he's just rapping right now. It's not what I think he's doing so far is he's pretty much he letting you know he's talking that he got a problem with Cole, but he's not making this whole track about him. He's pretty much just now he got y'all attention. You know what I'm saying? Come listen to these bars, nigga.
Get emotional talking about it, I'm Carl Thomas. Okay, this might be off topic, but tell St. John that them raps just ain't that jaw dropping.
That was a cold shot. Tell St. John that them raps is not jaw dropping. I think J.Cole went to St. John's University. I'm not sure. He probably went to, I don't know. But it's a double entendre because he's talking about St. John.
False prophets.
Much playing on the Bible, false prophets. That's why we here, because he pretty much took offense to the false prophets song. That's why we here, but that was a cold shot.
Rap punches that's hard as Bernard Hopkins. And ain't no yes men over here, my dog, stop it. We like the band on the Titanic. We going down with the ship before we go jumping off it. So watch your mouth before you go over talking. It's cool till you run into one of his underbosses. You got one book and thought you could run to Boston. I had a trap, wanna show.
See this nigga rapping. And this is exactly what he's doing. He's pretty much throwing cold shots to get y'all attention so y'all can come seeing that Cole just dropped, or wherever the case may be. He got all this attention on him. He probably has some type of disdain towards Cole. I don't think it's in reference to the false prophets. I just think like I think CyHi knows he's nice and he deserves that same attention from a nigga that ran from Kendrick Lamar, ran from the opportunity to prove that he is that nigga. And CyHi is willing to prove that he is that nigga. So it ain't really too much of a cold diss. It's him throwing shots to get y'all attention so he can bring y'all to these goddamn bars this nigga is delivering. And it's a shame that rappers have to do this shit, man, especially top tier MCs. You know, they have to go about, you know what I'm saying, being in situations like this to get attention to what they can actually do. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have their fan base, you know, people that love that niche of rhyming. But at the same time, on a worldwide scale, on a bigger grand scheme of things, you got guys that can't even rap half as good as me, but they're, you know, getting all this attention. Come check this shit out. Since y'all like J.Cole, come listen to what I got. And it's fucked up that how we don't support these artists as we should. But, you know, when it comes to this niche, you know, the majority gonna always make, you know, the weaker rapper look good because it ain't too much of a big fan base in this lyrical rapping shit. But let's get back into this.
Have you ever read the book of Jeremiah? Cause when homie dropped, y'all was looking terrified. No pun intended, I'll tell your squad into pieces. Furniture moving like Jamiroquai's. Open heart surgery, you getting sterilized. You was a spoiled kid, so I can't spit a rod. And I done seen real kids.
Jamiroquai. That was a Jamiroquai. I remember when I was a shorty, this shit used to come on BET, right? It was one of them songs we used to say, oh, that's some white people songs. That's a white people song. It was one of them songs, right?
What magic spells we'll be doing for us, and
man, and I didn't know Jamiroquai had a big fan base like that, man. I see on TikTok every now and then when I'm scrolling through TikTok, people, oh yeah, Jamiroquai. I'm like, damn, that shit. I don't know if he's still alive. I don't know if he's making music, but peace to Jamiroquai, man. But that was a dope bud. That was dope. Let's get back to it.
I done seen real killers get sat inside a wheelchair, all because they told her paralyzed. Ever used the fish scale to wear a square card? In the day I sold 10 bells, man, I swear to God. My plug made us write to him on a piece of paper, cause he afraid of niggas wearing wires. So many stories, man, I can't retire.
He just rapping right now. He just rapping.
From moving China White out to Shangri-La. What I'm saying, I grew up around some dangerous guys, famous for committing some heinous crimes. It can get dark quick, I'm on daylight saving time. You ever got a toothbrush and had to shave it down? The principal told my mama I should've stayed behind. 20 years later, I got one of the greatest minds. I know it ain't my business, but I made it mine. Ain't no statute of limitations on my latest rhymes. And here's my favorite line. If you heard that I'm a silver spoon, nigga, just know I got a nickel-plated knife.
I like to see CyHi.
It's just rap.
Rap, man. And CyHi been doing this, man. Like, how I would rate CyHi, you know what I'm saying, is you can't rate CyHi because it ain't nothing that CyHi can't do. He's proven to make songs, you know what I'm saying. He's proven to drop, you know, classic material. Because, you know, like I said in these comments, a lot of people are mentioning no dope on Sundays. My thing with this, though, this whole track, I think he could have rolled this out better than what he did, man, to make it actually be received as, you know, I'm pretty sure people that was pretty much fucked up over him throwing the false prophets, thinking that like, oh nigga, this nigga clout chasing. They heard the track and like, all right, we appreciate you, CyHi, like we always did. But I think he could have wrote this out better, you know what I'm saying, and got the same response or a better response. I think what he could have did is just dropped it. You know what I'm saying? He could have dropped it. He could have shot it to a couple of, you know, media outlets so they can cover it and be like, oh, this nigga shooting at J.Cole. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a doper spill if he did it like that. You know what I'm saying? That whole Twitter thing, that shit was just kind of, you know, it kind of looked bad on his behalf. And I'm pretty sure he'll probably, but he don't get no fuck, man, as long as you get these rhymes, man. That's what it's about. That's what that's what the whole plan was about, was so you can hit these bars. But I don't think Cole is going to respond. If you think Cole is going to respond, drop it in the comments and let me know if you think Cole is going to respond to this, though, man. That would put a stamp on, that would solidify this track better if Cole responds. This shit just fly by, and then it's going to be like the December situation, you know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, J.Cole got a contestant testing him now. Is J.Cole gonna respond to Simba? And nothing happened after that, and that shit just kind of died down. And I think this might be the same situation, unless CyHi keep bumming on this. But what I really wanted to see, man, like I was in the chat when CyHi went live, you know. That's before he even announced it. That's how I knew he was gonna possibly come at J.Cole for some reason. I just couldn't figure out why. Who I think he should have really went at was Mickey Facts. Because Mickey Facts, you know what I'm saying, he thought, because, you know, he mentioned college or wherever the case may be. I don't know if Mickey Facts dropped out of college, but that's what I really wanted to see. I'm not even gonna lie, because they kind of the same, they on the same boat. You know what I'm saying? It's different boats, you know what I'm saying? You got the mainstream popular, you know, them bitches on the yacht, but they still on a big ass boat of dope ass MCs, man. I mean, none of them fucking with me.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.